What's up, you guys? It's your boy Gerbza, and I'm here with Bushman, and we're gonna be talking about what we would do as presidents. Now, I'd like to first thank Bushman for letting me even be able to record a video with his Elgato, because a lot of you guys know I do not record with an Elgato, and it especially means a lot to me that he's gonna even be giving me some gameplay to even go over it. So yeah, that's a huge help, guys. But yeah, Bushman, you're up. Let's go.
Okay, so if you don't know about this, the question we started with on my channel was, what do we think about YouTubers voting or saying who they're voting for president? Because they obviously have such a big impact on the voting and everything like that. So if you want to go check that out and see where we actually ended up, I'll make sure Gerbzy's bitch ass links are in the fucking description. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, you'll technically be doing it because, you got the power to do everything.
Lamau.
He'll be uploading it on my YouTube channel as well, guys. So, yeah, make sure to leave his description below. Make sure you guys subscribe and even like his videos. He's actually been really helpful, and it would be awesome to see him grow a lot more because he honestly deserves it. I mean, there's a lot more things I have to talk about this week, guys. It's not even close to finishing, and we're not even on the topic of presidency and what we would do as presidents yet. But I'd like to do a quick little thing. Team Polo just recently got sponsored by GFUEL, and I will actually explain a little bit more about it. Thanks to Bushman being able to record this. But yes, Polo actually got sponsored by GFUEL, and basically what we have to do as a team is sell as much as we can before the end of 2016. Now, individual sponsorships will be given out, but as long as we can actually sell a certain amount before the end of 2016 once again. So basically that is how we will actually get individual sponsorships, and that's how we'll actually get somewhere. So make sure I will leave a link or a code once we actually get it, and hopefully you guys will be awesome enough to help buy some of the stuff out, because we could really use your help getting us out there. The team is excelente, and yes, I'm speaking Spanish, but let's go right into the topic. Finally, Bushman, you're up.
Before we get into the topic, I just wanted to tell you that I'll probably buy some with your code, because I ran out of a cover too, so you're welcome. But anyways, if I were to launch my candidacy right now, I'm pretty sure that's not 96. I'm slow, but basically,
running as a candidate.
Yeah, instead of focusing so much around all the taxes and honestly a lot of dirt that some of the politicians throw on each other. Personally, what I would do is, I feel like there isn't enough there could be more emphasis or more of a push towards science and just straight up NASA. I try to increase NASA's budget by a lot, and maybe take it away from other things. Of course, I wouldn't just want to have their money or have their funds just shoot up, because I'm pretty sure they had to cut a program a little while back.
Yeah, they
just
would.
Because yeah, it was something about the atmosphere, which is kind of important, something you want to monitor. But anyways, what I would do is I'd try to get stuff like that back up. I would add a ton of new stuff, maybe expand on the space station, maybe make another space station. I don't know how much money that would cost or something around. I don't know the exact details of that, but that's something I definitely want to do. And I'd push it more around that in science, because opening one door in science leads to a ton of other doors being opened. What if we were able to we figured out some fucking rock in the asteroid belt had the secret to man-made food or meat that was grown in a laboratory, and and then where we could go from there is then congratulations, we'll solve world hunger from that, because it'd pretty much be shitting out of our pants. But it's so amazing. There's some of the things you could do with science. What would you do, Gerbzy?
Well, before I even get into what I do, I want to know why you would push more towards space. What's gonna help the people out with other than you said helping to try to find food? But what do you mean by that? Why do you choose science over cutting a important tax fund such as the military? Why would you choose taking space over military protection? Or that's just an example. Obviously you could pull from other things, but that's what I would like to know before I even speak.
Alright, we have the largest military, obviously. It's not to a point where war is about to break out this second. I feel like, there's a lot of money thrown at me in these places, but I feel like it could be redistributed better. Like, I feel like, actually for the military in specific, I've actually thought about this a little bit. They spend a lot of money on what was it? I think it was like, I don't want to say training. It might have been that though. I don't think it was that though. Actually, it was something in specific that they did that they put like a ton of money into, and like that's obviously something I'd want to cut down a little bit. And like also I'm pretty sure they the budgets, or pretty much what I'd want to do is cut a few budgets from here or there. Some parts of the military, some parts of maybe police departments even. But I know police departments actually kind of struggle with stuff like that. So probably the only place I'd want to cut it is there. I know presidents also get like a paycheck for, I think it's like $400,000 a year. I'm pretty sure something.
It's like 150.
Oh no, it's a lot higher than that. I saw it. My teacher told me last year, and I'd donate all that to charity, and that's how I'd like people would be like, damn, he's a good person. Yeah.
I guess that's definitely understandable underneath your part, but like what I would mainly do, obviously getting into my portion of like what I would do as president, would be quite a bit different from what you obviously had, because obviously not every two people are the same. I don't even know if one, but I mean, we're all whacked in our own way or have our own addictions or whatever you want to even call it. But basically what I would do as president, such as Gary Johnson, I don't even know honestly if Gary Johnson's doing what I thought he was, but I sort of like Hillary Clinton and Trump's statement of putting lower income tax on people's paychecks.
What exactly is income tax for people who don't know?
Basically, the more money you make on your paycheck, the more money you lose. But that's why if he lowers the income tax rate, it'll help out people that struggle to even make money. And like that's why I'm thinking like minimum wage shouldn't be going up to 15. Like if we can get lower income tax rate, like then there would be no need to make $15 an hour, and therefore I think it would also help out the economy. And that's actually Trump's part of it. Now Hillary Clinton's part is to tax the wealthier, and we said this in the last video, so I'm not going to even say it again. But if you guys definitely can go check that out on Bushman's channel if you would like to hear that part of it. Like, I mean, I already repeated the Trump's part, but it doesn't really matter. We're just trying to get the point across, guys. Like, that would be, like, certain things I would do. I mean, there's a lot more to do with just being a president, though, than just worrying about tax. Like, there's multiple things, such as gun control and, like, even, like, allying with, like, other countries. And, like, that's also a huge deal. Like, nuclears, like, you gotta be aware of all that. And, like, basically, I would try to, like, ally more with countries and like try to get along with them more than like fight against. Like Obama actually has done a good thing, and I don't really personally like Obama. Like, not that he's done anything bad, I just don't really think he's done all that great either. On top of it, we're not even gonna get into that though, but the thing I do like is like even though he is letting in these Syrians, like people are just really scared that they're gonna bomb us. And I mean, there's also a lot of good people, and like I can name a couple good YouTubers right out of the bat that just prove that not every person is bad. And like I don't want to get out of topic, but I'm gonna just say their names real quick, and that'd be FaZe Rug and also oh shoot, I can't even think of his name, but Fuji too. That's who it is. Like they're actually like they're really good. Like they're just prove that not everyone can be bad. Like I mean, I know it's just a select few amount of people, but ex-Pheno isn't always that bad of a thing. Like people just gotta be a little bit more chill. Like obviously I wasn't for it when I first heard about it because everyone's worried that we're getting bombed, but now there's killer clowns. All right, anyway, I'm gonna avoid that topic.
Oh, Curbsy, you gotta stop.
That's my point of what I would do as a president. And of course, you got, there's many aspects that go into being a president. It's just not always focusing on just that. Now, another thing I would also like to focus on is gun control. Now, honestly, gun control doesn't really need to be that much. Like, I actually support the Second Amendment, and like with the Democrats, like I'm not neither Democrat or Republican, but like with the Democrats, they're taking more privileges of guns away. But I think there's actually a way to actually being able to have a gun, but also like have your right at the same time. And what I'm going at this is, like, if you have a bad background check, you are not allowed to have any weapons of any kind. Like, you can have, like, a butter knife and, like, a steak knife, but that would be, like, about it. Like, if you actually have a bad history, though, and, like, know that they're going to go back out and commit violence, like, they honestly just lose their rights to even being able to have a gun. Now, for those people that just go hunting and, like, have fun, and that actually
That's a very fun,
needs
by
it
the way. My bad.
to live life on end because, like, they just don't have anywhere to, like, grocery stores nearby. Like, that's a complete other aspect of it, and, like, they're not going to go out and, like, shoot people. Like, at least we don't know of. But, like, their main focus is just hunting.
Yeah.
They're not out there to actually go kill people. But that's basically what I would also get with gun control. Like, you don't really hear much Republicans or, like, anyone even talk about gun control. Everyone's just focused on tax. And that's where I think Hillary and both Trump both are failing in their debates. And I think it's going to be a close debate on, like, who's going to win. I honestly think that the election's pretty damn close. Like, it's going to be a good one. And, like, hopefully you guys actually enjoy, like, the very first ever podcast. Like, I thought this would be a genius idea. I mean, like, once again, thank you so much, Bush, for being able to record for me. Like, it means so freaking much. Like, I couldn't do this without him. And, like, guys, we're going to be trying to do this at least once a week.
I don't mind doing it. It's
And,
actually,
like,
it's not that bad. Anyways, my position or my idea on gun control is just simply, like, I think people should, like, okay, I know it takes, like, 8 hours to get a gun license in Florida. That is, like, not okay. I think it should take, like, a week or even maybe, like, a month or something like that. Like, I know it's, like, like, how to handle a gun properly is obviously something that everybody should, like, knows because, like, people, like, assuming you're not stupid. Like, you know, don't aim it at people. Don't wave it around like an idiot. Like, those are just obvious things, and, like, those are obvious questions. But I feel like you should know how, like, guns work and all that stuff like that. Like, and I feel like there should be, like, you should have to know, like, every single law on it, and you should have it where it's only one state. So if you get it in Florida, you can only have your gun assembled in Florida. I think you should be able to carry a deassembled gun around because it would obviously take time to reassemble it, and I'm pretty sure that's not something you can do in your pants, and people have no idea what's going on.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that was a good idea, but that last part was pretty cringy. Like, I mean, I'm a cringe master, but come on. That was good, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was good. But yeah. You guys enjoyed today's little podcast. Make sure to tune in with us next Wednesday or maybe even Thursday. And it really all depends on, like, if Bushman feels recording and if I even have work or not. Like, that's really the major factors. But of course, if you guys enjoyed the videos, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to the Bush. His link will be in the description below. And without further ado, it's been Gerda, and I'm out.
Can you say
Peace.
woo for us? Woo!